One of the meanest, most ferocious women in the history of mixed martial arts. Here is the former UFC bantamweight champion, Julianna PEÑA. And no matter what happens tonight, in a matchup that she is favored to do pretty well in, no matter what happens over the course of the rest of her career, she will always be able to lay claim to being the Dragon Slayer. What she did in submitting Amanda Nunes at UFC 269 will forever go down as one of the single biggest wins in MMA history. That being said, her focus is on the present and this significant challenge in front of her tonight. Julianna PEñA steps into the octagon, and this time she wants to leave with the belt. Well, she's one of the best in the women's game now and historically. Valentina SHEVCHENKO, she's already got a UFC flyweight championship to her credit, and she will look to bolster her legacy yet again here tonight.
Not only is she one of the best, she's one of the nastiest. Who has a gun tattoo on the side of their hip, and she goes out there and she's got that thing loaded. That gun, to me, symbolizes the right hand and the right kick of Valentina SHEVCHENKO. She's diverse. She's a great counter striker. She sets traps beautifully, and if you overextend or you attack too quickly, she will finish you on the feet, and she can also finish you on the ground. Just a phenomenal mixed martial artist is Valentina SHEVCHENKO.
And if she gets a first-round knockout tonight, DC has agreed to get that gun tattooed on his midsection.
It won't show under the fat.
All right, now let's get you the tail of the tape for this women's bantamweight championship fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we go inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening.
All right, Herb Dean, third man in the octagon for this one.
Ready. Let's do it.
All right, so here we are from Newark, New Jersey at the Prudential Center. Sellout crowd expected here tonight, all to witness more UFC history. This venue's been good to the UFC in the past. Hopefully plenty more where that came from tonight.
When you step foot in this octagon.
Oh, look at the inside leg kick. She grounds her opponent now. Could be the beginning of the end, champ.
She hurt her very badly with that big leg kick.
All right, well, she was expectant that these takedown attempts would come in bunches. There's the first one, DC, and she's able to stay upright.
As you would expect, she is a phenomenal mixed martial artist. You knew that she had an ability to defend takedowns. She has shown that now. Look for her confidence to go through the roof.
Well, she's got a good jab, missed with it there.
Keep your hands up, use your footwork now. It's okay.
Beautiful kick lands.
Leg kick checked by PEñA. Oh, Valentina SHEVCHENKO goes high with the kick. I mean, she throws her feet as easily as most men and women throw their heads.
She does everything, John. Valentina SHEVCHENKO is just a rare and special talent. She can mix things up. When you think she's going to be punching and kicking, she's wrestling. She's got submission. She can just do it all. Oh, right into mount.
Arm triangle attempt by her here.
Arm triangle.
Ooh, looks like she's got the arm triangle choke locked in
Lot
tight.
of pressure on this choke, John. She's so smart, John. She maintained position over submission. That's rule number one.
Let's work to pass that half guard right into side control now.
Just over 2 minutes to go in round one. Oh, PEñA's in half guard. Print the shirts, ground and pound. And there it is again. Her opponent has not had anything resembling an answer for these ground strikes.
Oh, she's in trouble, dude. Nice transition.
PEñA's able to transition back to side control now.
Hook the defender, hook now.
In the half guard. Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Side control now.
Move.
30 seconds now to go in round one. Fifteen seconds to go. All right, half guard position for her here, and this is a spot where we've seen her have a lot of wild success in previous fights.
She has a tremendous amount of success from this position because she's so knowledgeable. She keeps the right side underhook, and she just goes to work with that left arm.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the highlights, DC. A lot of leg kicks for good measure in that.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round two. Oh, how clean is that jab by PEñA? She's starting to put together some significant body work here, and these are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Great punch landed with so much power.
Nice combination of strikes there by PEñA. Well, she told us coming in that the body strikes and the body work would be a big cornerstone of her game plan in this fight. And you see the numbers there, bottom of your screen. That absolutely tells the story. No one's going to accuse her of being a headhunter here tonight. She has worked that body to great effect.
Nice pass. Big right hook there by the champ.
Trying to set up a submission now. Oh, that guillotine choke is tough. Oh, she got out. How good is that? While working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by SHEVCHENKO. And there she goes again, landed another strike on the ground. All right, so her submission attempt is denied yet again. She's going to keep going for it, but the defense has held up every step of the way thus far.
She has to. She has to keep going for it. Because if she wants a chance, she's got to keep trying to throw up submission. Unfortunately, she is trying to submit one of the best grapplers in the division. Big knee lands to the body.
Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round one, but she has certainly picked up the pace here in this second round. It took her a while to find her range. She's in a strong striking rhythm now. Less than 2 minutes now to go in round two. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction.
Oh, guillotine here.
Oh, that gilly is tight.
Great submission defense on display.
Going for an arm bar now. Ooh, she might be in real trouble now. All right, so now she chooses to bail on the submission, preferring to maintain a dominant position.
Very smart. It was a wise decision, and you can see her fight IQ on display there, not giving up a position to try to chase a submission.
Well, she'll ground you and she will pound you. These strikes are really starting to add up.
They're starting to add up because now she's more willing to take chances knowing that she can land.
High-level grappling there as she reverses position on the ground. All right, so her ground control is outstanding. Half guard is when she's at her most dangerous.
Yeah, she's at her most dangerous when she has a half guard because she's so brutal with the ground and pound. She likes to go after fighters and really wear on them, force them to make decisions to give their backs so that she can chase her submissions, or they're going to lay on their back and just get beaten up from the top from that beautiful half guard position.
Stay more active from the bottom. Let's look for those arm bars. Let's look for those chops.
All right, there's the horn. Let us now check out some of the action from that round, DC. What a display.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do
Here
it.
we go, third round of this championship fight. Oh, she continues to land a high number of strikes here, just like she did in the previous round. It's one thing to be aggressive, but also efficient. She is certainly doing that. In full guard now, DC, and I know when you're in this position, you're looking to pass the half guard pretty quick.
Oh, absolutely. Trying to get the half guard so I can start to get off ground and pound. This is exactly what she needs to do. Not only does it get you to a position to get off ground and pound, it also takes a lot of the danger away from your opponent off of their back. Half guard is not nearly as dangerous as full guard. So get the half, land some ground and pound, get posture, and then continue to dominate on the ground.
Trying to stay heavy here as best she can. Half guard position for her here, and if you're the bottom fighter, this is truly a case of pick your poison.
Yeah, you got to pick your poison. And if you're on the bottom, you got to be trying to find a way to escape that bottom leg. You cannot allow your opponent, you cannot allow her to sit on your leg and just throw big damaging strikes. You got to make sure you're on an elbow, controlling underhook and getting back to your feet.
All right, so after a great back-and-forth engagement on the ground, the fighters get back to their feet, and the crowd really showing their support for these two women.
The crowd goes crazy because they appreciate the high-level grappling that these two women just exhibited for them.
Well, hard to see exactly where she is cut, but it's somewhere around that eye area. Doesn't look great.
It's never good to get cut, but right now it's a small one. You don't have to worry about it, but you got to protect it.
About 2 minutes here to go in round 3.
And now she's in mount.
SHEVCHENKO's in half guard now.
Nice. Nice shots landing from the top position.
Another ground and pound strike lands. But at least staying busy on the bottom.
Great shot from the top position.
Oh, great reversal to top position by Valentina SHEVCHENKO.
She's stepping over the mount here. Oh.
Final seconds here. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by SHEVCHENKO. All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship round. Well, her eye is really in trouble now, and you know the opposition's gonna...
You ready to fight? You ready?
We have arrived at the 4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. 4th round of a possible 5 is now underway, and now is the time, DC, where the endurance, the cardio, and the overall skills of these women figures to be tested.
Yes, both of them will be tested on the skill level, but also the mental level, the emotional level. It takes a lot to get through round 4 and 5, and both of these women are going to have to ace the test if they want to get their hand raised at the end of the night. She gets in very close and gets to the single collar tie.
Effective jab there by SHEVCHENKO. Lands the lead right punch.
I mean, she's fighting a fantastic fight.
All right, she enters on a takedown here of the single leg variety, and that one will absolutely get the job done. Nicely done.
And I'm a single leg guy. I love when someone's in on a single and can finish it. She does it as good as anybody I've ever seen.
Postures up and lands a brutal strike to the head. All right, nice transition into full. Peña's trying to lock up on a submission now. Ooh, she's got the submission locked in.
Yeah, it's getting very deep now.
Oh, great submission defense as she gets out. SHEVCHENKO's in half guard. All right, into full guard here, DC. Where does she go from here?
She needs to be passing, right away passing, trying to pass to get good ground and pound off. Beautiful transition.
Oh, looked like she got that one home. Another nice strike with the ground and pound.
A lot of consistency in her ground and pound striking now.
Until you get your guard back.
Massive shot from the top.
Oh, Peña's back in full guard.
Let's go. Push, push, push. Get free.
Striking from every position, lands a strike from the bottom.
All right, full guard here. If you're the Peña's got her head going to the guillotine now.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
Ooh, that Kimura looks tight.
Finish this up.
tremendous escape by her there.
Beautiful submission defense on display by this young lady.
All right, so the ladies make their way back to the feet. Nice job by her there, and the crowd is just lapping it up.
Yeah, they're loving her willingness to fight to get back to her feet. She never accepted being on the bottom, so even though it was difficult, she got it done, and now she looks to impose herself.
All right, now we take a look back at some of the action in that previous round, DC. A lot to...
You ready to fight? Ready.
So here it is, folks, fifth and final round.
Let's go. Hands up.
Going to the leg kick now, and it's there. Nice job by PEñA.
Go after the cut. End this fight. End it.
Big body kick.
Oh, defense into offense, shot blocked. Counter hook is good. SHEVCHENKO gets stunned there by that stiff jab. Defense held up there as she blocks the punch.
Oh, nice. Nice.
SHEVCHENKO's body getting all sorts of bruised up on that right side now. Oh, good lead right by PEñA.
It may not look like she's hurt to the blind eye, but she's getting stunned. You keep taking that, it'll be a short night.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Oh, you go here.
Nice transition from the underhook into the single leg to get a massive takedown.
And those slams really go a long way with the judges. Huge authority behind that takedown there. SHEVCHENKO's now dealing with a cheek cut. All right, she's in the full guard here, DC. Attempting a choke now. Oh, that one looks really tight, DC.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Lands the ground and pound strike. PEñA's back into full guard.
All right, you're doing great, bro.
That was nice.
Breathe and relax for me. Good. Stay relaxed.
Oh, PEñA's in half guard.
Win the scramble. Win the scramble.
Man, these women are putting on a show tonight. The crowd absolutely loving it as they make their way back to the feet.
The crowd's going crazy because they just saw two high-level grapplers mix it up on the ground. It was phenomenal to watch.
All right, late in the fight now, DC, the submission specialist clearly is going to be on the wrong end of the scorecards if we get there.
You gotta get going. It does not matter if you get reversed from the top. It does not matter if you get your guard passed. You gotta just start throwing up submissions and hope by causing action, you can latch onto something to end the fight.
Oh, she is absolutely getting lit up right now. She has certainly changed her approach here in the latter stages of this fight. She is trying to take the judges out of it. That'll certainly help that goal. What a strike by her there. I'd be knocked out. Her opponent still standing.
She's still standing, but she's gotta get on her bike, John. She's gotta get out to the center of the octagon, find some space so that she can evade her opponent from finishing her.
The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has it.
5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 48-47, 49-46, and 48-47. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Valentina "Bullet" SHEVCHENKO.